What are we doing? Okay, we're coming out here. I wanted to take you out and show you our food forest so that you know that you can plant your food and eat it yourself. You don't have to go to the store to get it. Well, until it's ready. But then you can have all sorts of yummy stuff. So I'm going to turn it around and show you what we've planted. Some of the stuff has come up and some of it it's way too early to have yet. But I'll show you. Here you go. For now we have some sunflowers already coming up. These are volunteer sunflowers that are kind of all over here. We used to have them in a row, but now they are just popping up wherever. And then we have onions planted down here, double row, all the way down. And we have some scary peppers. These we got from the store, but I don't know, they're not too happy. More huge sunflowers, already big. These are the mammoths, so I don't know how they're going to do in the garden. We have our raspberries, and they are just flowering. And some have berries on them, but they're not ready. They're still real tiny. And obviously not red. We have the 3 peach trees over here. And in fact, I'll come over here and show you. We already have peaches. You can see, I can't see in the dark, in the glare. Here we go. Here are the peaches right here. And they're little, but we have them all over the peach tree. We have 3 here, and we have more in the back, which I'll show you. Come on. Come on. Come on. We have another peach tree here. Pretty sure these are peaches going down. And of course, then we have our row of raspberries that have grown out. We've stuck in sticks. And I hear a bumbler. And I do not want to disturb him. So we have lots and lots of raspberries. We should be ready in the fall. We have mint here. That lasted through the winter. And it's really, really yummy. Too bad you can't taste this. Yum, yum, yum. What else? We have we have spinach here, which we've been eating already. More spinach. More spinach. We have this that has gone to seed already. I think it's radishes. Maybe it's a turnip. Don't eat a lot of them, so didn't plant that many. This also is going to flower. Right over here. And another peach tree. These aren't producing. We just put these in this spring. And the other 3 we put in just the past fall. I believe these are the turnips. I don't know, maybe they're more radishes. We have these peach trees over here, which are also growing. And we have our strawberries. And I will show you what is going on here. Delicious, fresh, organic strawberries. Not quite ready. I mean, if you want to eat them like this, they're sweet, even now. But they're just now turning.
Picking up when I'm lying down.
And then over here we have peas, but they We just ate them.
Look at this one.
Ate the greens.
Here's a big one.
Look at all those.
One more plant.
Lots. And they're still flowering.
Need a little bit of rain though.
Yeah, a little bit would be nice. Okay, I'll take it from the other side now. What are we doing? We're showing the rest of the garden. We're going to be showing you the other side. That's not a strawberry patch, but we're turning it into a strawberry patch. We'll see how it goes. It usually produces better in the fall and in the spring. And in the summer, it you have to constantly water it if you don't want them to do this after you transplant. Kind of droopy, sad looking, very droopy. So we're gonna have to, it's either gonna have to rain or we're gonna have to water these. And we transplanted them out of this huge patch so we could have some walking paths in there. Okay, and this is the kale that's coming up. This is a very sweet kale. It's very close to spinach. It is this one with the red spine is called Red Russian. And yeah, that's good. Come down here, and it looks like we have some, I think if I remember right, this is dwarf Siberian. It is not the curly stuff. This one actually has an almost walnut flavor to it. It's odd. It doesn't taste like kale. Now the curly stuff you get at the store, that's bitter. That'll turn off anybody from eating kale, ever. Okay, let's see. This is a volunteer, we're not sure, nectarine or peach tree. Yes, one we got from the store. I guess God planted it and watered it and made it grow. And we've trimmed it a little bit. And it just grew and grew and grew, and you can see this also has peaches or nectarines, whatever they are. They look just like the others.
Hi, Mama.
So I think they're peaches. So this is just a, you know, from the compost. You can grow your own big, huge peach tree. This we have planted in, let's see, what was it? I think we did watermelon here. Because I know these holes over here, these dirt holes, we planted watermelon, or my husband did, and the children, and they didn't cover it up with the wood chips so that it would be warmer, because with the wood chips it actually keeps it cooler, and then it won't germinate at the right temperature, and it was very cool, right?
Yeah, and Faith and I picked these flowers and we could use them in our little dollhouse thing for flowers because they're smaller.
And what kind of flower is that?
Clover.
Okay, let's take this. Okay, we're coming up on the back 40. And this is our raspberry shoot from this main plant. It shot out all these little guys all around it. So we're going to have raspberries over here. This is a smaller strawberry patch. You can see all the way down there. Another peach tree. And then we have the orchard. Is he on the swing?
Yeah, look.
Uh-huh. Alright, let me show you this. over here. Oh, I guess it starts. Sorry if I made you dizzy. Okay, it starts over here, and we have a line. See all those green plants here? Going in the shade. And you can see all these. Let's take a walk. All these are our potatoes. We had a bag of potatoes that were not quite edible. And we planted them back here. And they've been doing great. This is okay, potatoes. Sorry for the background noise. We have potatoes all here. And the thing with wood chips, they will not hold back the weeds if you don't put them down thick enough. And so in this, here we put it down a good 4, I don't remember exactly how much this was. It's been dug into. No, still wood chips. Still wood chips. Still wood chips. There's some dirt down there, I think. Okay, so that's about 4 inches. 4 inches, and if you don't put down cardboard, then the weeds will come right through. They'll love it. It's awesome for any plant, including weeds. So you want to make sure you put down your cardboard or even newspaper, and then your wood chips on top, and then it'll decompose, and you can have no weeds. But we're waiting for more wood chip loads. When we get more wood chip loads, see, we need to come over here and weed this a little bit, the potatoes. And then you can see all this. This tree here is a Honeycrisp, and it had quite a number of flowers on it. So we'll see how all our fruit comes out this year with the wood chips, because it seems like everything is growing better, more productive. I have to make sure that our peach trees back here do not bend over and break like they did the previous years. You see this here? We had to chop it off because it was so heavy, laden with fruit, as you can see. Oh, this one's an apple, but yeah, same thing. This one's the apple. Where are the peach trees? There they are. Wrong row. Here are the peach trees. As you can see, there are a ton of peaches on that branch. But we're going to wait and thin it after they get bigger and see which ones last. Because usually you get a windstorm in here and it'll knock off a ton of the peaches. So you don't want to thin and then have them all fall off. So we have, sorry about that. We have these two here. These two here. And there's nothing here. We have more. I think those are radishes also. We took out the peach tree that was here because it totally just split apart. And then we have this tree over here. You can see the different branches we had to chop off because it split also. And we're just going to leave these shoots and see what comes of these. But this is a nice shade for this warm
Hot day.
Yeah. So I completely forgot the cherry tree. We haven't gotten any cherries yet because they're not red, but they're growing. So you can see on a small area, we have less than an acre for a whole yard. You can grow all kinds of fruit. Let's see, where are the pears? This is the pear tree. They're hiding from me right now. Where did they go? Oh, there's some. I don't know if you can see that. There's one. There are more, just I can't see. And they're usually, it was beautiful. I should stick in some pictures of when it was flowering. All the way open.
Yeah, they can a little bit.
Way too fast, I can't get them. it's a very tall tree, so we haven't decided exactly what we want to do with it. It was before we knew how to. Here's some howler monkeys. And the rest are apple trees. And then this one back here is a golden delicious. It is wonderful, sweet, crisp, and it's not as bug-eaten as the others, but we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see what happens with the wood chips, because we still are influenced by these apple trees over here, our neighbors. And he hangs out the apple cider to catch in a gallon jug to catch the flies and the apple maggots and stuff like that. So there's our garden walkthrough, and I hope that you're inspired to make your own garden. Have your own garden. It's a whole lot easier, especially with the wood chips. If you can get enough wood chips, then you can make your own garden that will feed your family. This will definitely feed our family. So that's it. Grow your garden, grow your greens, grow your fruits and veggies, because that's what's going to heal you, feed you, and nourish the next generation.